Since Spectrum was introduced over 15 years ago, we never lost sight of who our real customers are. Your aquarium fish, invertebrates, and corals. We know you enjoy them and want them healthy, happy, vigorous, and colorful. Freshwater tropicals and marine fish kept indoors lack many of the nutrients that make up a complete diet, leaving your fish looking faded and sluggish. Sound familiar? New Life Spectrum's complete, high-quality nutrition formulas provide a balanced diet that includes high-quality proteins from marine sources, like whole Antarctic krill and whole herring, with no soy or animal byproducts. These premium ingredients are easier to digest for aquarium dwellers, making it ideal for carnivores, omnivores, and even herbivores. Spectrum also uses a variety of aquatic veggies like ulva seaweed, chlorella algae, kelp, spirulina, wakame, and more. Not to mention garlic, vitamins, and trace elements vital to your fish's health. Everything needed for a well-rounded diet, it's in there. Better, more digestible ingredients mean you feed less and produce less waste. For lower phosphate levels, better water quality, and a more disease-free environment. And fish fed proper nutrition means better natural resistance. Of course, it's easy to say we're the best. How about we prove it? Feed your aquarium nothing but New Life Spectrum for 30 days, and you will see a notable increase in color and vitality in your fish that regularly eat Spectrum. It's the Spectrum guarantee. The fish in this aquarium come from many different habitats and have various dietary requirements, from herbivores to carnivores, and all have thrived for 8 years exclusively on Spectrum. They show no signs of lateral line disease, hole in the head, or fin erosion. Here, we have a skinny powder blue tang not fed on Spectrum. And the same fish after 10 days fed New Life Spectrum exclusively. And after 21 days, its full health restored. We all know Moorish idols often waste away even when they appear to be eating. 10 days exclusive Spectrum diet. 20 days. 30 days. Its health restored. New Life Spectrum is available as pellets, powder, wafers, flakes, or gel for every fish or invertebrate, every size, and every stage of life. With some training, even predators like lionfish will relish and thrive on Spectrum's floating pellets. The fish shown here are siblings raised indoors under identical conditions. The fish on the left was fed with well-known name brands. The right with New Life Spectrum exclusively. As you can see, the color difference is significant. Here, we see the results on a notoriously difficult to keep Achilles tang. Of course, many foods claim to be the best. What is the Spectrum difference? We have spent a lifetime caring for fish. We don't compromise. We're dedicated to doing the best for them and giving you a rewarding aquarium keeping experience. But what does this actually mean? It means using high-cost premium ingredients. In every jar of Spectrum, more of every dollar goes into quality ingredients than in other brands. We use whole proteins from krill, fish like herring, and scallops, never animal byproducts or terrestrial proteins. Good enough is never enough. We're always looking for ways to improve Spectrum, not cut costs. Over the years, for example, we've increased concentrations of premium ingredients, increased use of aquatic veggies instead of terrestrial plants, and developed ways to bind the pellet with less wheat. It's a common idea that feeding a variety of foods is needed for aquarium health. You use a selection of different foods, including pellets and flakes, and supplement with freeze-dried and frozen foods like brine shrimp and worms. You may even rotate foods on a daily basis. Why? Because you're worried that one food can't provide everything your aquarium needs, and you're trying to cover these gaps in nutrition. But with New Life Spectrum, it's in there. Let's take a look. Frozen brine shrimp and worms, whole Antarctic krill and whole fish like herring are in there, and superior to brine shrimp, not to mention spectrum ingredients like omega-3 fish oil and scallops. Veggies? It's in there. Spectrum contains a basket of several varieties of algae and seaweeds, all of which are aquatic and mimic natural diets, as well as garlic, which is antiparasitic, immune-boosting, and attractive to fish. Trace elements and vitamins? It's in there. Spectrum contains biologically active vitamins and trace elements that are abundant in their natural habitat, but often missing in aquariums. Fish appeal? It's in there. Premium, human-grade ingredients mean, once they begin eating it, your aquarium dwellers will eagerly consume Spectrum pellets indefinitely. Color enhancement? It's in there. Spectrum achieves this with no added hormones or artificial coloring agents. New Life Spectrum offers a solution to suit every need, size, variety, and stage of life. Our family of products include our core Spectrum formulas in a variety of pellet sizes and recipes for every fish type. Thera A non-medicated foods enhanced with extra nutrients, omega-3 fish oils, and, most importantly, garlic to help build immunity, fight off parasites, and condition newly acquired or sickly fish. Algae Max pellets, wafers, and gels. Our herbivore formula is enhanced with 9 types of aquatic algae and seaweeds for variety, while still keeping Spectrum complete nutrition, meaning it's great for omnivores too. NutriScience Foods. Innovative feeding solutions, including Nutricell microencapsulated food for corals and Nutrigel gel foods for grazers, bottom feeders, and fish used to frozen foods. Float. Our line of floating pellets in a variety of sizes for all surface feeders, including a 1 millimeter pellet that's an ideal nutrition-dense substitute for flakes. Optimum Flakes. Flake food with the Spectrum formula, enhanced with garlic. Grow Formula fry starter powders and pellets enhanced with omega-3 fatty acids to help give your fish a kickstart towards reaching their full potential. Invertebrate formula pellets for both fresh and saltwater aquariums containing shrimp, macro-feeding corals, and more. If your fish are suffering from ick or hexameta, we have solutions for that too. Whatever you need, Spectrum has you covered. Complete nutrition, less polluting, premium ingredients, color enhancing, guaranteed results. New Life Spectrum Fish Food. Don't take our word for it. Try it and let your aquarium companions decide.